Next question on subsidiary book. Name subsidiary books in which following transactions will be recorded in books of Mr. X. Okay. So as the nature of transaction, so will be the subsidiary book. Goods purchased from Sarita. You have purchased goods from Sarita. So obviously that has to be purchase book. Okay. Next, goods returned to Hari. Now you had purchased and now you are returning them back to Hari. So it will be your purchase return book. Okay. Goods returned by Mohan. Now tell me one thing. Why will Mohan return goods? You must have sold goods to Mohan some time back. So now Mohan is returning goods to you. So sales return book. Okay. Goods purchased by Ganesh. Who is purchasing the goods? Ganesh is purchasing. Why is it being mentioned in my books? Because I am selling the goods to Ganesh. I am the seller. My goods are being purchased by Ganesh. So I am selling, written in my sales book. Goods sold by Bhagwati to us. So we are purchasing the goods and Bhagwati is selling. We are purchasing. What we are doing is important. So we are purchasing the goods means in our purchase book. Goods returned by Mr. D, which is not acceptable to him, means we must have sold some goods to him which he is returning back to us because it is not acceptable to him. So once sales has been done, the person is returning back the goods. So it is sales return. In your sales return book, it has been put. So typewriter sold on credit to Mr. B. Now tell me one thing. Typewriter is an asset. It is not something in which I deal in my day-to-day business. So when it is not to be mentioned in purchase book, your sales book, your purchase return book, sales return book or your cash book, then where does that remaining entry go? The entry which does not fit anywhere will go in your journal proper. So this is going to journal proper. Next, purchase stationery from Raja. You are not purchasing goods, you are purchasing stationery. So when a transaction does not go in any book, see, it will not go in your purchase book because stationery is not your goods, okay? And neither you are purchasing something in cash. It is just mentioned purchase stationery from Raja. Means it is credit but will not go in purchase because it is not goods. So where will it go? Ultimately, when it does not fit anywhere, it will go in journal proper. Next, goods sold to Ruchi for cash. Now I am selling something for cash. So obviously, if it had been credit sales, then sales book, but I am selling goods for cash, so entry will go in your cash book. Next, Mr. X withdrawn goods for personal use, that is drawing the entry which will not fit in purchase book, purchase return book, sales return book, cash book will ultimately go in journal proper. So drawing does not fit anywhere. It will go in the left book, that is journal proper. Next, a debit note issued to Benita. Why do you issue a debit note? Whenever there is debit note, that means purchase return is there. So it will be recorded in your purchase return book. A credit note issued to Rohan. Okay, credit note कब होता है? जब सेल्स रिटर्न होता है. So when credit note issued to Rohan, it has to be sales return book. Okay, knowing which book is important, because in the coming questions you will be given all jumbled transactions and then you will have to find out that in which book should I place the transactions. Okay, so you should be able to make out कि credit purchase है कहाँ डालूँ, credit sales है कहाँ डालूँ, purchase return sales return, cash से related है cash book. When it does not fit anywhere या assert का कोई transaction हो रहा है, then journal proper. So moving on to the next question presented by aforaccounts.com.